You felt this pain before. You pull into a charging station, plug in your EV, and now you're stuck waiting and waiting. 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. And that battery under your seat? It can weigh over 500 kilograms. That's the weight of 3 grown adults just sitting there for range. But what if I told you there's a car that refuels in under 3 minutes, drives just as far, and the only thing that comes out of its tailpipe is water? That's not science fiction. That's a hydrogen fuel cell car. And today, we're cracking it open to see exactly how it works. Let's get into it. At the heart of every hydrogen car isn't a giant battery. It's something called a fuel cell. And despite the intimidating name, the concept is actually beautifully simple. Think of a fuel cell as a tiny, silent power plant. It has 2 sides. On one side, hydrogen gas, H2, flows in from the tank. On the other side, oxygen flows in straight from the air outside the car. Here's where the magic happens. When hydrogen hits a catalyst, usually a thin layer of platinum, each hydrogen molecule splits into 2 protons and 2 electrons. Now, the protons can slip through a special membrane in the middle of the cell. But the electrons can't, they're blocked. So they're forced to take a detour, flowing through an external circuit instead. And that flow of electrons? That's literally electric current. That's what powers your motor. Once the electrons complete that loop, they rejoin the protons on the other side of the membrane, where they combine with oxygen from the air. And that chemical reaction produces exactly one byproduct, H2O, water. No CO2, no soot, no exhaust smell, just warm water vapor quietly dripping onto the road. It's basically electrolysis running in reverse, and it happens continuously the entire time you're driving. So that's the chemistry. But how does this actually fit together inside a real car? Let's walk through the 4 key parts. First, the hydrogen tanks. These are carbon fiber wrapped cylinders that store hydrogen gas at incredibly high pressure, around 700 bar or roughly 10,000 psi. That's about 3 times the pressure inside a scuba tank. They're built to survive gunshots and crash tests without rupturing. Second, the fuel cell stack itself. It's not just one fuel cell, it's hundreds of them, stacked together like a deck of cards to generate enough voltage to actually move a car. Third, the electric motor. And here's something important. Once electricity is made, a hydrogen car drives exactly like a battery EV. Instant torque, smooth acceleration, near silent. Operation. And fourth, a small buffer battery. It's tiny compared to a full EV battery, but it does 2 jobs. It captures energy from regenerative braking, and it gives the car a quick burst of extra power during hard acceleration. So the fuel cell doesn't have to do all the work alone. Tank, stack, motor, buffer battery, that's the entire system. Elegant, mechanically simple, and remarkably efficient. Now let's be fair here. Hydrogen isn't automatically better than battery EVs. Each has real trade-offs. Let's break it down. Round 1, wait. A hydrogen car's tanks and fuel cell are significantly lighter than a large EV battery pack. Less weight means better handling and less energy wasted just moving the car itself. Round 2, refueling speed. This one's not close. Hydrogen, under 5 minutes. Even the fastest EV superchargers still need 20 to 40 minutes for a meaningful charge. But round 3 is hydrogen's weak spot, efficiency. Making hydrogen, compressing it, transporting it, and converting it back into electricity loses a lot of energy at every step. Overall, hydrogen cars are typically only about 35 to 40% efficient from power source to wheels. Battery EVs, charging straight from the grid, hit around 80%. In plain terms, it takes roughly double the electricity to move a hydrogen car the same distance as a battery EV. That's the real trade-off. Incredible refueling speed and lightweight in exchange for lower overall efficiency. So if hydrogen refuels this fast, why isn't every gas station selling it? Simple answer, infrastructure. There are only a few hundred hydrogen stations in the entire world that are open to the public, and most are clustered in just a handful of regions. Building a hydrogen station isn't cheap either. It requires high-pressure storage, specialized pumps, and strict safety systems. That's a much bigger upfront investment than installing an EV charger. And here's a detail most people miss. Not all hydrogen is created equal. Most hydrogen made today is gray hydrogen, produced from natural gas, which releases CO2 in the process. That defeats a lot of the environmental benefit. The real goal is green hydrogen, made by using renewable electricity, like solar or wind, to split water molecules apart through electrolysis. Zero emissions start to finish. Right now, green hydrogen is more expensive, but as renewable energy scales up, that cost is dropping fast. And honestly, that might be where hydrogen truly shines. Not necessarily in your daily commuter car, but in heavy trucks, buses, trains, and ships, where fast refueling and lightweight matter far more than squeezing out maximum efficiency. So, is hydrogen the ultimate future of transportation? Probably not the only future, but it's a powerful piece of the puzzle, especially for long-haul travel and heavy vehicles where batteries simply fall short. Lightning-fast refueling, zero tailpipe emissions, and a chemistry lesson happening under your seat every time you drive. That's the hydrogen car. So tell me, Team Hydrogen or Team Battery? Drop your take in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this broke down hydrogen tech in a way that finally made sense, hit that like button and subscribe. We're covering the future of cars every single week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.